Welcome back, everybody. Got a very interesting video for you today. This here is an exterior door. It is a hollow core interior door with this medieval locking device down here. And it's been in place for a long time. No one knows. It predates the current owners. We've got some non-conventional framing around the door, and I'm going to show you that up close. I also want to show you how it's worked for a very long time. There's no header. This board up here even happens to be on a seam in the double top plate. There's no sagging, no problems at all. When I put this door in, I'm going to upgrade the framing. On the other side of this door is the backyard, but it will be an addition. So this door here will be an exterior door for a short period of time. Then it will be an interior door going from the future addition into the garage. So the siding is all going to be stripped sometime in the future. That is a factor in how I'm going to be finishing the outside. Here's a look at the outside. It's got this homemade screen door that's been on there for a while. And I want you to pay attention up high when I open this thing. The header height. So we've got this to work with. Got to take pretty much everything apart and start over. Not sure how the new dimensions are going to play out. I know it's a larger door. We've got some sort of angle iron attached over here that this screen door is mounted to. So this door is held on with about 4 different screw head types. So I got my bit kits out with everything I need. I'll leave a link in the description for these bit kits. Just had to set up a shade. The camera got so hot, it shut down. The battery swelled up inside and I had to pry it out. So hopefully this blue tarp doesn't mess up the color of the video. Now that I've got some of the old trim off, you can get an idea of how this was framed. Today's video is brought to you by Slick Deals. Slick Deals is a browser extension. It helps you find the best deals when you're shopping online. I'm going to show you another great deal that I found using Slick Deals at Lowe's.com. Here we are back on the Lowe's website. Find the little Slick Deals icon. We're looking for a deal. Got a great deal right here. Lowe's appliance discounts. If you click that link, it takes you to the page, and here you can see all the sales. And right here in the upper right, you can see the details of the deal. You get $150 off, $300 off, $500 off, and $750 off. That's if you spend $5,000. And if you look at the price of appliances these days, it's very easy to spend $5,000 on kitchen appliances. All you got to do is click the link in the description, add the browser extension, and you can use it to shop all your favorite websites. Now, it worked fine, never blew down, never collapsed from snow loads. We are gonna fix this up though. Something stuck in the bottom of my boot. What is that? Oh, yeah. Really starting to put these to the test. Feel like I could kick through anything with these on. Old school, on, off. No wires in there. I don't see any wires. Oh, these are working. 30 amp fuse. Just melts it. It's all sticky tar. So that's going to be the most difficult, annoying part of this whole job, is cutting off this old, whatever this is, tar sheeting stuff. Okay, so in the last clip you saw me put the door in the hole and came in through the garage. I have it all shimmed up and nailed in place. I'm just going to show you how I go about that process. I've got the level out. You can do it many different places. Hold it up against the hinges. You can check your reveal around the door. You can also check your hole alignment to make sure that your deadbolt and your handle is going to line up with the strike plates. I shim at the very top here, at the hinges, and also right here where the lock set's going to go, and at the bottom. And I nail it. Yeah, I nail it with a 15 gauge brad nailer. And I'll show you, I'm going to open up the door here and show you where I nail it so that you don't see it. If you guys have a different method, put down in the comment section below of where I can do this faster or more efficiently. This little piece comes with the door and can kind of keep the door closed while you're working on it. So if you pull back the gasket, you can shoot a nail in through your shims. Just pull back the gasket, shoot a nail in. That's also a place where you can hide screws. You can also pull out one of these screws and replace it with a long one that goes into the stud. Here's a shot of the completed door. You got Z flashing up top there so that the water can shed over. Everything else is caulked in. Kind of went overboard. This is all going to get torn out. All this siding is going to be removed, and this will be an interior wall. The brick mold will have to come out. All this trim will be gone. But until that happens, this is what they got. Doorknobs. I'll have to wait till another video to see what sort of space-aged doorknobs go in here. The threshold is just a little bit above the cement slab. There's a hard fall away from the slab, so we shouldn't have any water going underneath there because there is a footer in the way. It's up about 1 inch. Here's a shot of the inside. I had to trim that bottom plate. The bottom plate's a 2x6, so I just trimmed that off there so the door can open up all the way. This stud here, the original one, was not plumb. That's why I have more shims at the top than the bottom. This side here is the one I put in. I put that in perfectly level, so we have equal amount of shimming on the right going all the way up. Got about 5 screws on this side and about 5 screws on this side. One thing that will happen is wind will catch this door. So I'm going to leave it open, and when the front overhead garage door is open, wind is going to catch that, and that thing is going to slam super hard. You can only do so much. You can only put so many screws in before the thing will just break in half. But I think I got it good. I don't think I even turned the camera on for the trim on the outside. I'm sorry about that. This is the trim that I used. It's actually OSB, but it seems like it's a denser OSB. Got wood grain texture embossed on the front of it. It's primered all the way around, and this is what everybody's using for door and window trim for the exterior. If you got any questions, put those down below. That's all for now. Goodbye.